Big welcome, Taurus. Now the moon is waning and it's in your sign, right? Since yesterday. Hold on. I have this amazing calendar that lets me know. No, yesterday was still Aries, and since today is the moon waning and in your sign until Tuesday. All right, so until Tuesday, this is your major arcana card. This is the original card, right? Remember? This is the high priest, right? This is someone that actually really is searching for the meaning of life, the meaning of sacred things, the searching for the awareness, the consciousness, right? And he has found it because he's between those two gray pillars. So you have done a big step, yeah. Even though you very old institution, you are the sign for the church, right? 2,000 years, or even the Jewish tradition where this is coming from, the rabbi. He is the bringer of, he is the one that brings the thought or the consciousness of God, right? He is, all he does is thinking about how he can reach or attain that enlightenment, right? So he has this awareness. Then we, for the first time, this is the number 5, right? We see 2 other people with him. So there's 3 people. And again, of course, it's this triangle that's pointing downwards, right? The 5 is 1, 2, 3 points that points downwards in this Roman number. So in a way, it's like pointing here upwards, right? And reaching up into an energy itself, right? Then we have the red and the white. We have different schools of red is Bhakti. Red can also mean the sexual energy, right? And white is the crown chakra, is the enlightenment, is a school of these 2 different awareness, right? That is he in the center connecting us with. The yoga position here, I painted the 5 pointing downwards as that Roman number, right? He is in the gray and he himself is the yellow. His head and his heart is in this crossing of consciousness and matter and space and time, right? This is what a cross means, right? So we have the cross also here in a way like a T-shaped energy, but also the little crosses in it, right? So you are the one that brings the awareness, that is the teacher. You are teaching us that it's possible, that anybody can actually reach it. And sometimes, of course, these institutions, they create like the belief that only they can reach, or only if you study it deeply you can reach. And of course, the word, the Hebrew word vav means a nail or a hook, and is a verb. And a verb in that is a connecting point to others. So he is that connecting point between reaching the spiritual awareness, right? And we are moving away from that because now you are reaching yourself into that connecting point. You don't need him in a way anymore. And also I feel that a lot of priests should bow down again, right? They've become too, I don't want to say too far away from the reality, because they live sometimes in these excluded places, right? And surrounded with all these, you know, gold and you know, like, yes, I understand this is their ceremonial awareness of connecting with something that's called God or consciousness or creator, right? However you call it. But I also feel that sometimes it's in that simple bowing down, working for something higher than yourself, lies a much more powerful teaching, right? I bow down. I'm bowing down to something greater than myself. And anybody can reach. When we bow down, we do feel we also letting go of the past. Now, you are the King of Pentacles, right? You, within you, check again the description box, your dates, right? And he's solid, he's strong, he's centered, he's connected, right? So also to the money, to the financial freedom that we all somehow seek, right? Now from the deck we have a Pisces. We have the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is this beautiful person that promises us to search for the love, who goes the path of love forever and ever and ever, right? And he is someone that brings flowers, and he looks like this, right? I mean, he's just like adorable, and it's a Pisces, right? So look again in the description box below the dates if a Pisces is actually right now overlooking or influencing your life, or if it's just something that you searching for love, right? This personality is always searching for love, and I can see that this search for love is affecting you. So either there is the lovers, right, a big relationship happening here where you are like diving deep into this consciousness, deep into this realization. There is this person in your life that you like want to be united with, right? And there's one thing that's a little difficult, right? You active want to be with this person, and you do everything in your material awareness to be giving and taking. You are realizing that you want this an equal relationship, a relationship where both equally work on it, both equally taking steps to make this relationship happen, right? So this is the near past. Then in the near, in the present moment, and remember this is your central card. And here comes the Six of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Five of Wands, and you are reminded that maybe this relationship, because it's the Six of Cups, it's connected with the lovers, right? So there is maybe a remembering of you being in a previous life together. And the Ten of Wands means that you ending an action, you're doing too much, right, for this relationship. Stop doing so much and start realizing there needs to be more of a healthy competition between the both of you to make this work, right? So you stepping down into Five, you say, okay, I've done what I can do, now I'm just giving really what I can give. And then the near future, you have the Four of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. Meaning you, when you meditate, you will be able to collect yourself and know that you can trust this process and liberate and free yourself from too much thinking, right? This is the 10, and 10, you already had a 10 here in the center, meaning you did too much, you worried too much, right? And when you meditate, you will collect an awareness to come deep into this. You are independent, and she is independent. The 9 of Pentacles, she's independent. So I'm not sure if you're going to stay in this relationship, right? Depending if the other part is doing its part and you are saying goodbye to something that's just not working, right? And again, I can see you are stepping back because you're coming to the 5 here, right? So just see that you don't want to do everything and thus be depressed and feel like, you know, why am I doing everything for this relationship and the other is maybe not doing enough, right? Now I want to get clarifications for this. I am taking the Good Tarot, and the reading that I did right now is with the Light Seer Tarot. Light Seer Tarot. So I want to know, of course, what are the 2 10s doing here. And it's interesting because I see now you go from 9 to 10 back to 5, right? This love, you gave everything, and you actually did give one more, and it was too much, and then you realized, I need to step back. Something in you, right, made you realize that it's too much what I did or what I'm doing. You want for this other person to do equally as well. So the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords, I want to know what's happening with those 2 10s, right? And 10s is completion, or is a new cycle actually. 9 is completion, and the 10 means and you have 2 9s, 9 9 and 10 10. So they're like double numbers, right? 2 6 as well. No, 3 6. 3 6 6 6 6. Okay, I'm gonna look into that as well. So I just want to show you the 3 6s one more time. Right, we had the Lovers, we have equal giving and taking, and we have this remembering, maybe past life, but also like there's a nostalgic feeling to this energy inside of you. You're looking for someone that can give you again something that was in your childhood. And you have to be careful because sometimes the partner cannot give us that, right? We have to give ourselves that, and it's this giving and taking, right? And remember, this energy, this Pisces energy is in your life. There's no other card, right, that indicates to me that there is another person influencing you, or it's your own search for love. Of course, it's always like we can see it as there is a person. This is Gemini, and this is Pisces, right? Just look in the description box below if the date falls into that. This is a Gemini, right? The Lovers. But the Lovers doesn't always mean it's a relationship. It's also just love with ourselves, right? Loving ourselves so fiercely, so thoroughly, that we come into a balance, and we come into that we're okay with our childhood, that we look back and say everything was right the way it was, right? Because sometimes we, you know, we look back and we see or we think it wasn't so great, our childhood. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3 cards that came out for the 10th. And we have for the Emperor, which is an Aries. And we have the 9 of Earth, again, the 9 of Pentacles, right? And again, we have the 4 of Air. So, this is cool, right? So this is the same card here. And this is the same card here. Which means these 2 tens were a lesson for you. A lesson to be stronger, a lesson to be more assertive, a lesson to be more empowered. Because, I mean, this is kind of like, of course, the Aries. It's like, it's a strong energy, right? He's like, he rules over all kings. He's the ruler. More than a ruler, he's an emperor, right? And an emperor is very clear in his choices and makes decisions, strong decisions. And you have, again, the same energy. There is something that says you need to go clearly within. You need to clearly understand your consciousness. You need to clearly become financially independent. This is financial absolute independence, right? Even they say this woman is single. There's no partner in her life there, right? So either you ended the relationship, right? Or you just stepped back and you said, listen, I did what I did, right? I did 9, 10, and again a 9. I pushed, right? I pushed and I did actively move forward, but it was too much, right? You worried how you can make this happen, right? And a financial safety for you. And you stepped down, right? And you said, okay, let's work on this. Let's push each other. Let's help each other to go to the next level, which is, of course, the 4 of Swords, so we become calm. And you and I can make financial freedom, right? And here it's like, of course, the 10 of Swords is usually quite a heavy card, but here it's like you're liberating yourself, you're freeing yourself from too much thinking, from too much worrying over this situation, right? So the 2 tens give me a clear understanding. Come into your power, step down, find your boundaries, find to say no, because no person can always push us to a level where we're like, okay, I cannot do this anymore, right? Setting down your boundaries and knowing you have here again the 2, right? The same energy, the meditation, the going within, going and following your heart, right? And here we see she's going up, right? She's understanding that she holds these feathers in her hand. She holds one in her, just 3 in her head, right? And when you look up here, there's a symbol. There is a light that's guiding her. And it's like a triangle or something, right? And the 9 of Earth, it's very clear, right? It's the same card. Abundance, financial freedom. And you worked hard to get there. You worked hard. But now, very clear, go within. Allow your mind to be calm. Allow to know that the less thoughts you have, 4 thoughts is like boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I can take care of it, right? Okay, so this is for the 2 tens. Now I want 1 card for the 3-6. What does it mean, these 3-6? 666. 666 usually means be careful, right? We also just be careful a little, because in the teaching, there is a teaching happening to you. 6 is teaching, right? And there's a lesson to be learned, a lesson of loving yourself, of being with yourself, trusting yourself. So these 2 came out, right? For these 3, that's what I asked for. What is this lover and give and take and this emotional memory mean? And it means that you had the strength and the ace coming out, right? The ace first. Meaning that there is a lesson of being strong within this, of mentally being strong, mentally allowing nothing to interfere when you meditate, going deep within. Right? When you meditate, going deep within, you will reach that one thought, that one energy, that one connection, which will give you the strength. And it's also like the 8, in a way. It's like the Beauty and the Beast, right? There's another lion, and we already have a lion here. And the lion is this energy of like, yes, I can do it, right? I am strong. I am powerful. I'm using this energy. And I'm finding a deep love, a deep self-care, strength in this lesson, in this powerful lesson. Powerful lesson for you here, right? And for this person too, right? But it's for you. This reading is for you, but this is the influence. And of course, yes, now we have a Gemini, we have a Leo, and we have an Aries. These are 3 major arcanas. The Emperor, the Strength, and the Lovers. So when I look at these 3 major arcanas, it's this love is bringing out of you a strong energy, a strong ruling energy. And it gives you the strength to overcome many obstacles for yourself and for the relationship, of course. But always first for yourself. I always say first, find for yourself the strength. Find the awareness of this bowing down. Find this teaching. Find this consciousness that there is a meaning behind everything, that there is, you are the realer of all sacred things. And a deep self-love, because this is what comes after you, right? You have this, the number 5, and then comes the number 6. Now, the number 5 with this card is you understand that there a healthy competition, like a healthy way of climbing up to this light, to this crown, is sometimes necessary, right? Is sometimes needed in our life. So you understood that. You stepped down from 10 of wands, 10 of actions, 10 of doings, down to 5, and you realized, I cannot always do everything. It's too much. You can see how she's like packed, right? And very clearly something is teaching you, right? So you have 9, 9. Oh, now you also have 999. Or let's say we put it here, right? If it's coming in this order, this came, and then twice this 9. Give everything to make yourself financially absolutely independent, and you're doing it. It's there. Those cards are inviting you to do that. But when they're here, it means that you are doing it. You are pushing yourself, right? You are pushing yourself to grow, to reach. And it's beautiful because this card is also in a way now connected to this, meaning you had 10 thoughts. It's too much. It's too much thinking. Now you have 1. You find the strength to get this 1 thought and get through this, the next level and new beginning in the way you thinking about things is happening to you. And under the deck, it's the Page of Water, meaning you are going to approach this love with this Pisces, or the love that you're finding for yourself, or in this union, in this loving, caring union, you will find a new way of loving. So love fresh, love new, love yourself, finding clear that love, and finding clearly the independence, the true independence. Well, we see each other again in October, when the sun is in Libra and the moon again in your sign. Thank you for watching. Namaste. And I like to add that these 2 cards with Leo, right? This one first and this one second, means that Venus entered Leo. And it really shows up in your reading that the 2 cards that have a lion on it are showing up in your reading, which means you're affected by this, by that Venus is this loving and caring energy, right? And Venus, in a way, is the Lovers, right? Is the Lovers card. So it's amazing, right? So I have to add this video because I closed it already, and I realized, looking at some information, that Venus entered Leo, right? And so you definitely are going to be affected by this. So there is this new way of loving, right? Again, remember, this new way of loving coming to you, giving you strength, giving you an empowerment. And it means that when Venus enters Leo, we have to create a dance or a celebration as well. We should be just enjoying ourselves. Anything that comes from source, enjoy it, right? So you know, in a way, it's almost like this whole loving relationship is something that is really teaching you to be true to yourself, to be powerful to yourself, right? Emerging yourself into this Venus-Leo situation and just going for it, right? But also be careful and just notice how you feel all the time. How do I feel within this, right? Am I doing too much? Is the other one doing equal, right? Give and take. Remember the Six of Pentacles, right? Give and take, give and take. Understand that the other has to give as well, right? You cannot give. You cannot exhale only. You need to inhale eventually, right? So this is just something I want to add as well to the end of the reading, right? That this powerful movement of Venus entering Leo, it's like it's a very sexual energy, of course, right? That we want to embody, that we want to explore, okay?